Gold H4 time frame, our big support 1620, it break out last week, and before closing you can see not just breakout, you can see that was strong support level, and last week you saw two retest after breakout. So this is big level, and best thing for beginner, you have clear static support level, breakout after retest, now it is resistance. And last week you again saw buy the rumor, sell the news in opposite direction, and they pump and killed all the FOMO buyer with China gold buying news, big pump and big crash before and after FOMC meeting. Almost vertical line and new intraday low. So condition is still same. As long as price trading below 27 and 10 level, this trend line technically it is bearish. And after this vertical downtrend, after big 2620 resistance level through retracement area, top to bottom, if you see 5th zone 50 or 61% retracement, 2654 to 2671, this area is again resistance zone. So you have to trade based on these two level, because next time if new lower low come, our big downside support level is still 2530. Because last week you saw perfect example, it was going down in vertical line when crowd have access to news, when news company are telling them what to do next, immediately gold change its direction. So intraday H4 have no chart pattern, only static support and resistance level. And again, miner are more oversold than gold. So that's why 2530 is big static support level. Correction have begun after that vertical crash. Let's see how long it make correction and how high it goes. But as a risk management, 61% retracement, 2671, at least that level you have to manage your risk. FOMC meeting last week, beginner were again confused. They were asking where gold goes on rate cut, because that was first rate cut, gold goes up, this is second rate cut, gold crash, this is third rate cut, gold crash again. So it is inflation all the time which decide central bank rate. Where inflation goes, central bank rate goes. Amazing thing you saw last week, Fed did a cut, you saw crash in stock market, you saw big jump in dollar. Since their first cut, US 10-year bond yield is constantly rising. So market is constantly fighting against the Fed, and finally they admit there is a problem, and they are officially saying inflation is rising and it will rise more in 2025. And best part is all those things which people are saying, war and Trump tariff. So if new war news come, do not worry. Fed again said last week, Middle East war, spike in oil price, those things increase inflation. That's why less rate cut. If Trump start another trade war, same to same like last time 2019, again more inflation, less rate cut. If you see same thing on daily chart, now we have region and support from Fed. Why gold may stay below 2800 but above 2530 level, a sideways range on daily chart, and that was our trend line strong. it is breaking and testing last week. Plus your static horizontal resistance area near 2620. So your static resistance and a trend line both are testing, or you can say breaking. Because if price failed again from this area, does not goes up, then on daily 2530, then 2480, these two are big support level. But after this vertical crash, after big change in Fed tone after election, you can see Fed did not panic until he saw Trump election result. After election, you can see he see rising inflation, he see less rate cut, and this feel like total U-turn in Fed tone after election. Public tone changing, Fed tone changing after election and after this price action, and people are again asking, is this top or total reversal? Let's imagine gold break below 2530 and goes to 2480. Then watch GDX chart and gold mining stock like Barrick and Newmont. They are already crashing in vertical line, and before price goes below 2530, these mining stock will be highly oversold. So that's why a sideways range on daily chart, and if price goes out 2620 level, that will be retracement, and after retracement counter trend correction, you can again sell and targeting new lower low. Because after U-turn from Fed after election in last week FOMC meeting, it will not be easy to Fed switch again to dovish side, maybe before March next year. So for beginner, trade with bearish bias about 2620 on daily chart, and again big support zone between 2530 and 2480. And for bullish reversal, for full confirmation, we need clear breakout of this trend line about 27 and 10 level. Before that, technically bearish, and now Fed also bearish. Weekly chart, same trend line visible on daily, weekly, retest last week and rejection. As long as price trading above this trend line on weekly, technically it is bullish. A breakout come, then on weekly, not intraday, there is no support before 2480. This was last time when gold crashed big way on the dot plot in 2021. This was exact same rising dot plot, not just kill gold on that news, but all intraday FOMO buyers. And if you see Bullion, COT after dumping gold, they bought last week. And number two, gold consumer market. When their marriage buying season stop, our Hindi viewer know very well, gold crashed immediately. Jewelry demand will not return again on their full capacity before January 20, when Trump will have all the power to sign and implement those tariffs. And plus this week, big holiday week in number one economic power, USA, and no big news. So be careful, a sideways correction this week. And monthly, those support are still same. Again last week you saw market reaction from 2530 support level from monthly time frame, but action on intraday H1. So back to intraday H4 for more clarity. Because of US holiday, gold can continue sideways correction more until holiday ends. So let's see what type of chart pattern it make, but resistance 2620. Manage your risk for retracement level 2671, and after vertical dump and after correction it can break down again. Big support from wick time frame 2530.